tell us who impressed you more today, Brett Beatty or David Peterson?
Ooh, that's a good question. You put me on the spot there because they were both pretty good. But I got to go with Peterson, especially with the way we had our bullpen today. He knew the assignment, and that's a big boy's performance right there. For him to go, to go back out for the eighth and just keeping the game there and giving us a chance to win a baseball game, that was pretty impressive. I thought the way he uses all of his pitches, I thought the sinker was really good, the changeup, the slider, the way he mixed, got ground balls when needed, that was pretty impressive right there.
Nice to see Soto coming through.
Yeah, I mean, look, I don't know what the underlying numbers I'm saying, but this guy's been very unlucky, I feel like every time there's runners on base, there's a 110, 115 at somebody. Today, first at bat, that ball in the summer, I think is way out. And it was good to see him finally get the results. Not necessarily the approach, but just getting the results. We wanted it, he wanted it, and it's just good to see that.
For Brett Beatty, I know you said that you've seen a lot more confidence from him, but is there anything in his at-bats that he's doing? It just seems like he's really seeing the ball.
Yeah, I think obviously I said it, the conviction, but it was good to see the first at-bat today. They're trying to get ahead with the breaking ball, and he attacked them right away, and he hits a bullet in the 4-hole. That, for me, not only he's on a fastball, but he's able to react to breaking balls, even on first pitch when they're trying to get ahead of him. So that's a really good sign.
Peter in the back.
What did you make of the way that David Peterson pitched against Ohtani specifically, first of all?
I think he made it look human. He's a pretty impressive player. And even after, before that last at-bat, I was talking to Gibby. I was going through potential scenarios knowing that Diaz was ready to go. And it's like the idea was to at least get into Ohtani because of the previous at-bat and the way he was taking swings off him. So, yeah, it was, like I said, a big-time performance there, not only on Ohtani, but just overall.
Manny?
Could Peterson have faced that last batter, or was that just a favorable matchup for you?
Yeah. Once I got Edwin Diaz ready there, for me, that was the game. For Petey to go 7 2/3, Diaz ready to go with the righties, I wasn't gonna let that happen. I went with Diaz.
And just what are you seeing from Diaz recently? He seems like his old self again.
Yeah, that's exactly. He's been Edwin Diaz, one of the best relievers, one of the best closers in the game. Attacking, using this fastball sliders, getting strike one, and just challenging hitters. And that's what makes him who he is.
Bill?
Despite the slow start, you were never worried about Soto. Why was that?
He's too good of a player, I know the player. I know the way he goes about his business. I know how he handles adversity. And look, there's a big-time track record there, So for us to worry about him, not really. I mean, he's too good, and we know that sooner rather than later, the results are going to be there. He's nothing because he keeps hitting the ball hard, and yeah, I think it's Juan Soto.
Abby?
What did you think of Pete's base running today? What happened with that play? I think it was in the third inning.
Yeah, trying to force a play there, trying to be a little too aggressive. It's just not a good play.
Back to Diaz a bit. His velocity has been up again. I think we saw 100 miles an hour last week at Yankee Stadium. There were some times in April where his velocity would kind of dip down, then it would go back up. Now it seems to be pretty stable, steady, up again. What is that a result of, and how are you going to keep it?
Yeah, no, look, I think it's maybe a trend with relievers, especially with guys that have been in this league for a long time, where it's always a topic in spring training. What's going on with so-and-so's velo? It's only 95, 96, and the season starts in April. It's cold, and it takes a while for those guys to get on a groove right here. And, we weren't worried. We always checking, making sure that we're not missing anything. Even after every outing, we'll talk to the player, and every sign was pointing towards, he's going to be back. And that's what we're seeing right now. The velo's there. I think he's in a good place mentally. I think he's in a good place with mechanics. So the way the ball's coming out, and he continues to attack. So we knew that the velo was going to be there.
All right, two more. Dan, on the left.
Carlos, I know you said before the game you liked Beatty in the 9-hole. Given his production lately, though, any thoughts of moving him up?
Yeah, he's making it hard on me. Look, getting the feel for the players, understanding like who are the other 8 guys that are playing, where are they at bullpen-wise, day in and day out. It goes into the decision when I'm making those lineups, right? Yeah, do I want to move him? Maybe. But at the same time, it depends. So it's just good to see him having fun. It's good to see him having results and continue to contribute to the team.
Thanks, Mike. Juan, bases loaded, 2-run double. You've had such difficulty with runners in scoring position. How much of a relief was it to get that hit?
It's always great, I know every single guy in this lineup is trying to come through with maintenance on. It hasn't happened, but I know little by little we all trying, and when you come through like that and take the lead against a really offensive team, it's huge. So I'm really, really happy for that.
Carlos Mendoza told us during the game that he thinks you're one of the unluckiest hitters in the game this season. Do you agree?
I don't know, man. It's just baseball. It just happens. Sometimes you hit the ball hard and you won't find it. Sometimes you're going to hit it soft and you're going to find the hole. But it's just baseball. I just call it baseball.
Juan, how difficult has it been for you the last couple of weeks? Just adjusting to a new team, the whole thing?
It's not easy at all. So just a new team, and after you make a commitment this long, it takes your time. It takes your time to sit down and look around and enjoy the moment.
Juan, thanks very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Mike, back to you.
Yeah, tough for anybody to live up to a 15-year, $765 million contract. But if anybody can get the job done, it's that guy right there.
1,000. Juan, when the bases were loaded in the 4th, the entire stadium was on their feet. What was it like to just come through for the team?
It's always great. It's always great to get the lead for the team. And, after a tough loss last night, we're trying to bounce back, and we did it the best way.
Did you several times with guys on bases, to hit it really hard, and a lot of times it's ended up in somebody's glove. Just what's the relief when it hits the fence area instead of in somebody's glove?
It's always a great feeling, coming through with guys on. Like I said before, it just definitely feels better, after so many hard balls hit and everything. You seeing one landing, it's always feel good.
Do you feel like it's like you've been hitting into a lot of bad luck? Has anything changed with your swing or anything like that?
Nothing hasn't changed. I think I just call it baseball. It's just baseball. You just got to live with it. I mean, it's going to happen. Sometimes you're going to hit it hard. You're going to hit it right in front of people. But you just got to keep moving forward no matter what.
Have you had a stretch like this that you can remember when you were hitting it right at guys this much?
I think so. Maybe 2022. I don't know. Something like that.
Juan, that was 108, like 3 feet on top of the wall. Did you think that was gone when you hit it, as well as you hit it?
I mean, when I hit it, I was like, just don't catch it. I wasn't thinking it was going that far. When it hit the wall, it actually shocked me. I was like, I didn't know the ball was going that far. But yeah, definitely, I was just hoping the ball lands.
What did you think of the energy the fans brought tonight, and specifically when you came up that at bat there, where you hit the ball off the fence?
I think it's always good. It's always good to have that energy and the emotions from the fans. I mean, they are a huge part of this team, so I think it's always great to have them.
Did you notice that they gave you an ovation after that double?
No, I didn't. I'm sorry. I was just focused on going defense.
Juan, what do you think it says about your pitching staff, the fact that you guys have been keeping down Ohtani, Betts, Freeman so well in this series so far?
I think we have really good pitching. I think our pitchers are great. They've been doing a really good job, so I trust them. When I know those guys over there, they're really good, but we trust the guys we have over here. I mean, it's unbelievable what they do, but I really know what we have.
What do you think of the way Beatty's performing here for you guys?
I think it's great. It's great. He's been doing a really good job. After he came up from AAA, I think he figured out his swings and everything, and really happy for him.